Did you want a saucer upgrade? Or something a little more personal? We seem to have put a dent into Majestic's mind control efforts, but they won't stay down for long. However, if we can harness the massive power of television...
we could brainwash the whole country.
We can easily transmit our signal on normal television frequencies. All we require is a suitable guise, a persona the humans will trust. My research indicates one possibility. A human television presenter called Bert Wither. But he's made himself scarce. Perhaps he got wind of what you did to Sleepy Ernst.
Forgive my impertinence, but you are an alien, are you not?
How'd you guess?
I knew it! I knew it! My prayers have been answered! On behalf of all the nations of the Earth, I welcome you to our planet, oh friend from another world.
Gee, thanks. Means a lot.
Enough chit-chat! We need to find Bert Wither. Where is he, pathetic crackpot human?
You want Bert Wither? You got him! Follow me!
Perfect.
Please, come with me.
Follow that crackpot. Never mind that he's crazy. He's our only lead.
I hide secret stuff here. Nothing special, just my baseball cards, my bottle cap collection, my notes on 11-dimensional superstring theory. But don't tell anybody, okay? Scan me, scan me, scan me! They've got electric force fields around the perimeter. You can turn them off, though. Just shoot the machine. You better stay low. They have gun turrets around the perimeter, too. A whole ton of them on the water side. Watch out for the EMP mines. They've got a bunch of those around the perimeter, too. The perimeter's pretty rough. You can take a human form, can't you? You could get over there and... Boy, do I love Bert Wither. Even though he called me a crackpot in that TV interview, he said lukewarm fusion would never work, but it would, and I know it. If only I'd gotten the funny, but I didn't, thanks to Bert Wither. Bastard.
Alien! I'm getting out of here!
Hey, look at this diner to exclude the Bert Wither. He's the only one who gets past the force field and the guards. If that crackpot scientist is correct, Bert Wither is under heavy guard, and only this cook is allowed near him. You should use this cook to reach Bert Wither.
Sure is weird. Bert Wither all holed up in a damp cave. There's gotta be a funny story there.
I could go back to work, but I think if I have to polish that floor one more time, I'll just die.
Bow down before me, and I just might spare your life. Go ahead. Hold it right there. Make way. Don't be afraid. Stop! Stop! Party is over, space rat. Attention, citizens! I love a man in uniform. Oh, wait. I am a man in uniform.
If that crackpot scientist is correct, Bert Wither is under heavy guard, and only this cook is allowed near him. You should use this cook to reach Bert Wither. You better stay low. They have gun turrets around the perimeter, too. A whole ton of them on the water side.
Man, walking past all those gun turrets scares the crap out of me. Lucky I have those stinking guards with their stupid questions. Obviously, I'm there to deliver food to Bert.
Just don't think about the fancy chef who got too close to those EMP mines. Talk about French toast. Good thing old so sick of that darn impassable force field. How can they have all these fancy gadgets around the perimeter and no decent oven? You hold someone in an underground base. I'm getting paid. I'm getting paid. I'm getting paid. Shouldn't have told Midge about this secret underground base, but...
Crypto, be very careful. This area appears to be heavily fortified.
That Bert Wither guy's gotta be around here somewhere.
Oh boy, that Ike. You sure could barbecue with him. Oh boy. Ike, the barbecuing president. Reminds me of that time I accidentally took that debutante home from the club instead of...
Please, Lord, kill me now. Harold just asked me to make him another apple pie.
Seriously, I bet you'd make a really great soldier. have to report to Hoover again. Please, God, let him be wearing pants this time.
Man, do I hate marching. These boots suck. The brass always bust my chops. Jackasses. My pappy fought in the big one. An army of one. I'm so lonely. I mustn't be late. They're waiting for me in the test chamber. Oh wait, wrong game.
Where is the Salisbury steak for Mr. Wither? He's starving. Is it that hard to find him up the stairs on the second floor of the docks?
I love my country. I love my flag.
Please, don't hurt me. I'll do anything you say. I swear.
You bet your ass you will. Come on, birdie boy. I got a little job for you.
I want to go home.
Wait a minute. What if E equaled MC cubed? Mein Gott! I just saw the hole in my pants by looking around the curvature of space and time!
You people make me sick, pathetic humans.
Eat your heart out, Nobel Committee!
Get out of the way! Hey, space rat! You're terminated!
Watch You don't crying out loud.
I took out one Jake.
Sucker!
Drop your weapon! You hear that? That's the sound of my heart beating for you.
You want to cut to the chase here? Looks like he's invisible. Wonder if anybody'd notice if I went AWOL. I want to be just like Sergeant York. Or Gomer Pyle.
Anybody ever tell you look like a...
Let's get it on!
Permission to self-extinguish!
Hurry, Crypto! Get closer! The scanner's out of range!
Move it or lose it!
Bravo, Crypto! He's dead! And we can't clone him either! I don't suppose you stop for 1 second to think about that!
I could take that guy, and her.
If I don't get to shoot somebody soon, I'm gonna go out of my mind. Don't give me any lip or I'll throw you in the brink. Armquist is my hero. I don't know. I just don't feel like I'm being all I can be. Don't ask, don't tell. Works for me.
You guys eat, right? Time's up, freak. Wonder what I'd look like in some other color. I hear brown is the new black.
Step right up. Weapons, abilities, saucers, upgrades are us. The success of the broadcast depends on you, Crypto. You must protect those towering transmission towers! Each tower has a transmitter at its base. If the army want to stop the broadcast, they'll have to take out those transmitters first.
Regiments 2 and 4, form up the main junction. 1 and 3, take the flank. Attack waves, target the infrastructure. I want those comm towers out of commission. Support waves, your task is simple. Destroy the communist insurgents holding the television station. No beet-eating, vodka-swilling, Trotskyite son of a bitch is gonna hijack this great nation's God-given airways. Not on my watch. Charge!
Incoming from the north!
SMCBS will bring you further news as it unfolds. Good day, John and Jane America, from north to south, from sea to shining sea. This is Bert Wither, coming to you live from a secure SMCBS studio at an undisclosed location in America's sunshine capital, Santa Modesta, with a special news bulletin. For years, America has been a beacon of hope to the world, but today comes disturbing proof. Our very way of life is under attack. Our great nation devoured from within by a malignant tumor of corruption. Yes, you heard it here first. The very heart of power in the United States of America is now cancerous. It's benevolent. The insidious nature of this cancer. Right after a word from our sponsor.
Tower 1 is being attacked!
Unease sweeps the country like a fever. Police flout civil liberties, arrest innocent people without cause, even brazenly engage in criminal and
Tower 1 is under fire!
I have here a secret affidavit signed by the chief of the Santa Monica Police Department attesting not only to the existence of these abuses, but to their orchestration by an agency of our own.
Tower 1 is half destroyed! I told you to defend them!
The land of liberty. What happened? It has.
Tower 1 is under fire! Let him have it, Crypto! Tower 1 is almost destroyed! And to think I counted on you!
Here's Johnny.
Tower 1 is under fire!
They didn't cover on him. Knocking my shot down.
Incoming from the north!
SMCBS will bring you further news as it unfolds. Good day, John and Jane America, from north to south, from sea to shining sea. This is Bert Wither, coming to you live from a secure SMCBS studio at an undisclosed location in America's sunshine capital, Santa Modesta, with a special news bulletin. For years, America has been a beacon of hope to the world, but today comes disturbing proof. Our very way of life is under attack. Our great nation devoured from within by a malignant tumor of corruption. Yes, you heard it here first. The very heart of power in the United States of America is now cancerous. Its benevolent might bent to a crooked will. The insidious nature of this cancer. Right after a word from our sponsor. Unease sweeps the country like a fever. Police flout civil liberties, arrest innocent people without cause, even brazenly engage in criminal and unconstitutional behavior. I have here a secret affidavit signed by the chief of the Santa Modesto Police Department attesting not only to the existence of these abuses, but to their orchestration by an agency of our own federal government. Up to now, many Americans believed such a thing could never happen here in the land of liberty, but happen it has. More to come after these commercial messages.
You're going down! Beg me to stay alive. It's killer time! Agent! No! Alien! You're blocking them. You want a piece of this? Get out of the way or I'll shoot through you! Drop your weapon! Let's do this. You're going
Tanks! Roll in the tanks! Show them some American steel!
A federal agency behind the new terror on our streets. The terror of...
Tower 2 is under fire!
Policy is corrupt. What are the government responsible? SMCBS has acquired extensive documentary footage.
Tower 2 is being attacked!
Priced black suits in Rockwell, Santa Modesto, even Capitol.
Tower 2 is half destroyed! What part of defend the towers don't you understand?
Disappeared, their families kept in the dark, and still the U.S. government remains silent, refuses to acknowledge these abductions ever took place. Why has our government deserted us? Stay tuned.
move it or lose it!
My fellow citizens, we must face the terrible truth. The powers that be in this nation no longer lead us, but oppress us. Under guise of national security from a communist threat or a conspiracy of silent abductions, one thing is certain. President Huffman must answer. But will he? Even as I speak, our mighty military strives to stop this broadcast. Only to the brave efforts of our SMCBS staff, have they been held off this long? The truth is damning, and because it's finally out, the president, for the first time in our history, has marshaled American armed forces against the American people. We are no longer safe. Or are we? The shocking final answer next.
Tower 1 is under fire! Tower 2 is almost destroyed! No, this is terrible! I can't watch!
Let's get it on!
A federal agency behind the new terror on our streets. The terror of cops gone bad. But if policy is corrupt, what are the government responsible? SMCBS has acquired extensive documentary footage. Shadowy federal agents in reasonably priced black suits in Rockwell, Santa Modesto, even Capital City. Shown here abducting innocent citizens in unmarked black sedans. No arrest records exist. Yet to date, over 1,100 people have disappeared. Their families kept in the dark. And still the U.S. government remains silent. Refuses to acknowledge these abductions ever took place. Why has our government deserted us? Stay tuned. My fellow citizens, we must face the terrible truth. The powers that be in this nation no longer lead us, but oppress us.
Tower 1 is being attacked! Your moment has arrived!
One thing is certain. President Huffman must answer. But will he? Even as I speak, our mighty military strives to stop this broadcast. Only to the brave efforts of our SMCBS. Still, have they been held off this long? The truth is damning, and because it's finally out, the president, for the first time in our history, has marshaled American armed forces against the American people. We are no longer safe. Or are we? The shocking final answer. Next.
Beg me to spare you. Permission to self-extinguish, sir. Cover on.
Tower 2 is being attacked. Hit them back and hit them hard. Tower 2 is being attacked. Hit them back and hit them hard.
Auto combustion in basic! Freeze! Move it!
A federal agency behind the new terror on our streets. The terror of cops gone bad. But if policy is corrupt, what are the government responsible? SMCBS has acquired extensive documentary footage. Shadowy federal agents in reasonably priced black suits in Rockwell, Santa Modesto, even Capital City. Shown here abducting innocent citizens in unmarked black sedans. No arrest records exist. Yet to date, over 1,100 people have disappeared. Their families kept in the dark. And still the U.S. government remains silent. Refuses to acknowledge these abductions ever took place. Why has our government deserted us? Stay tuned. My fellow citizens, we must face the terrible truth. Lead us but oppress us. Under guise of national security from a communist threat or a conspiracy of silent abductions, one thing is certain. President Huffman must answer. But will he? Even as I speak, our mighty military strives to stop this broadcast. Only to the brave efforts of our SMCBS.
Tower 2 is under fire. Come on, Crypto. Do that voodoo that you do so well.
The president, for the first time in our history, has marshaled American armed forces against the American people. We are no longer safe. Or are we? The shocking final answer. Next.
Move!
Tower 1 is under fire.
Colorado combustion in basic!
Tower 2.
Let's do this.
A federal agency behind the new terror on our streets. The terror of cops gone bad. When a policy is corrupt, what are the government responsible? SMCBS has acquired extensive documentary footage. Shadowy federal agents in reasonably priced black suits in Rockwell, Santa Modesto, even Capital City. Shown here abducting innocent citizens in unmarked black sedans. No arrest records exist. Yet to date, over 1,100 people have disappeared. Their families kept in the dark, and still the U.S. government remains silent, refuses to acknowledge these abductions ever took place. Why has our government deserted us? Stay tuned. My fellow citizens, we must face the terrible truth. The powers that be in this nation no longer lead us, but oppress us. Under guise of national security from a communist threat or a conspiracy of silent abductions, one thing is certain. President
Two is under fire. Come on, Crypto. Do that you do so well.
on this broadcast, only to the brave efforts of our SMCBS staff. Have they been held off this long? The truth is telling, and because it's finally out, the president, for the first time in our history, has marshaled American armed forces against the American people. We are no longer safe.
Tower 1 is under fire. Let him have it, Crypto.
Thanks.
Tower 1 is being attacked. Your moment has arrived, Crypto. Tower 1 is being attacked. Your moment has arrived, Crypto. Tower 1 is under fire.
They didn't cover up.
Tower 2. Tower 1 is half destroyed. I told you to defend them. Tower 2 is being attacked. Hit them back and hit them hard. Tower 2 is under fire. Come on, Crypto. Do that voodoo that you do so well. Tower 2 is under fire. Tower 2 is being attacked.
Get out of the way or I'll shoot through you. You're blocking my shot. Get out of the goddamn way. Leave my...
Take out those towers now! All units, attack! Attack! Attack!
We have only a few moments until the army destroys our building. They're deploying tanks. Good Lord, giant robots! We cannot survive for long. But in these moments, I want to share a new hope. SMCBS correspondents have uncovered something incredible. For the first time in history,
Tower 2 is under fire.
visited Earth, and apparently repeated attempts to communicate their message, befriend all humans.
Tower 2 is half destroyed. What part of defend the towers don't you understand?
Are these interstellar ambassadors our last hope for a peaceful human future? Could they help us take back America? May Providence smile upon us all. This is Bert with there saying goodbye.
Tower 2 is being attacked.
Get out of the
only a few moments until the army destroys our building. They're deploying tanks and... Good Lord, giant...
Tower 1 is on the fire! Let him have it, Crypto!
In these moments, I want to share a new hope. SMCBS.
Tower 1 is half destroyed! I told you to defend them!
Proof that an alien race has visited Earth and apparently repeated attempts to communicate their message, befriend all humans. Tragically, these gentle, intelligent creatures are being systematically exterminated by government agencies. Are these interstellar ambassadors our last hope for a peaceful human future? Could they help us take back America? May Providence smile upon us all. This is Burt Wither saying goodbye.
Tower 2 is being attacked!
Permission to get out of the way.
Tower 2 is being attacked! Hit them back and hit them hard!
You want a piece of this?
You're dead, little man.
Permission to self-extinguish, sir!
Tower 2 is being attacked! Tower 1 is almost destroyed! And to think I counted on you!
I can't take it.
We have only a few moments until the army destroys our building. They're deploying tanks and... Good Lord, giant...
Tower 1 is being attacked!
Survive for long. But in these moments, I want to share a new hope. SMCBS.
Tower 1 is being attacked! Your moment has arrived, Crypto!
An alien race has visited Earth and apparently repeated attempts to communicate their message. Befriend all humans.
Tower 1 is being attacked!
We have only a few moments until the army destroys our building. They're deploying tanks and... Good Lord, giant robots! We cannot survive for long. But in these moments, I want to share a new hope. SMCBS. Correspondents have uncovered something incredible. For the first time in history, proof that an alien race has visited Earth and apparently repeated attempts to communicate their message, befriend all humans. Tragically, these gentle, intelligent creatures are being systematically exterminated by government agencies.
Tower 1 is under fire! Let him have it, Crypto!
Last hope for a peaceful human future? Could they help us take back America? May Providence smile upon us all. This is Burt Wither saying...
Tower 1 is under fire! Let him have it, Crypto! Tower 1 is being attacked!
It's killing time.
Tower 1 is being attacked!
correspondents have uncovered something incredible. incredible. For the first time in history, proof that an alien race has visited Earth and apparently repeated attempts to communicate their message, befriend all humans. Tragically, these gentle, intelligent creatures are being systematically exterminated by government agencies. Are these interstellar ambassadors our last hope for a peaceful human future?
Tower 2 is under fire!
Take back America! May Providence smile upon us all. This is Burt Wither saying goodbye.
Tower 2 is under fire! Come on, Crypto! Do that voodoo that you do so well! Tower 2 is under fire! Tower 1 is under fire! Tower 1 is under fire! Tower 1 is being attacked! Ha! You scattered them like roaches! Marvelous! So what would you like to upgrade, you little ball of unbridled aggression? happened to Crypto 136? My scans have identified several radioactive areas in your vicinity, but there is one in particular that looks like it could be a crash site.
I'm on it. Any of those baboons laid one hairy finger on me, I'll rip 'em a new asshole.
What would Brando do?
Stella!
What have you discovered?
This is where 136 hit the dirt, all
I
right.
mustn't be late. You found his ship?
A few little pieces, most of it's gone.
Recover any Furon technology the humans may have found. And rescue Crypto 136.
Monkeys probably hitched the ship to their donkeys and dragged it back to their mud village so they can worship it as a god.
All of this, khaki that. What the hell's wrong with fuchsia?
Wonder what I'd look like in some other color. I hear brown is the new black.
I want to be just like Sergeant York. Or Gomer Pyle. My pappy fought in the big one. The brass always bust my chops. Jackasses. Man, do I hate marching. These boots suck.
I remember this one time at Peenemund. Dr. Fritzenberger put molasses in the V2 engine. Ach, what a mess! These Americans are no fun. I could call them quarks. Nah, it's not commercial enough. Liptons? I've got what every woman wants. A 12-inch slide rule and a 166 IQ.
I don't know. I just don't feel like I'm being all I can be. Why won't those commies invade already? I want to shoot me some reds.
Man, I am good. How good? So good.
What's going on? This ain't like WW2.
Beg me to spare you.
It's killer time.
Got it. You're going down, little man.
You want a piece of this?
With me. On
Shoot me! You're dead! Midget! I destroyed entire alien! You're going down! You're dead, little man! Drop your weapons!
You picked the wrong planet to mess with.
Move it or
Pick on a planet your own size.
Where could these humans have imprisoned Crypto 136? Find out if one of these military monkeys knows more.
I know what you're thinking, ladies. And yes, I'm available.
Dude.
What's your stance on your relationship?
Wonder if anybody'd notice if I went AWOL.
In the name of anybody.
Throw down, baby. Freeze, midget! Let's do this. Freeze!
Make me sick.
Let's get it up.
I took out one just like you last week.
You want a piece of this, cupcake?
This majestic stronghold must be where they are holding Crypto 136.
Cracking some heads. You know, let off some steam.
Those little Furon freaks can run, but they can't hide from us. I have to put them in the lab before Silhouette puts me there first.
You're going down. Drop your weapon. Don't ask, don't tell. Works for me.
My Peter Lorre!
Look. Watch it now.
Last call, Space Rat. You don't have to go. I destroyed entire Korean villages. You think I'm scared of you? You're dead! Let's get it on! Get me? Big man, spare your life. Sucker! Get out of the goddamn way!
What are you doing?
I'm shutting you down.
Roy Combs sends his regards. Clear the line of fire. Hey, move it or lose it. You're going down. I'll only say it once. Get out of the way. You're blocking my shot. Get out. Move over. You're blocking my shot. Move it or lose it. On your knees.
I really thought you'd be alive. Ah, Crypto. Look what they've done to us. Laid us open like an animal. How could intelligent creatures do this? Okay, monkeys. You want a war? You got a war.
What did you find, Crypto?
We're dead. An honorable death at the hands of an enemy in battle, that's one thing, Pox, but they desecrated us. And they're gonna pay. Oh, yes, they're gonna pay.
Crypto, get out of there! Unless you want to end up like your predecessor! Crypto, get out of there! Unless you want to end up like your predecessor! Return to the mothership! We'll use that data tape to...
Are you kidding me? If it's the last thing I do, I'm gonna make them pay for this.
Pay? Oh, we'll make them pay. Wait just a little longer and you'll see just how destructive we can be. Bring me that data tape at once. That's an order!
You're blocking my shot. Get out of the way, citizen.
A saucer upgrade, perhaps? No? How about your gun or your abilities? Hmm? You retrieved from the Human Research Lab has revealed a most disturbing development. They've successfully unlocked the dormant psychic ability hidden deep in their primitive brains due to a dash of Furon DNA. Infiltrate the research base and disable its defenses from within. Then you will destroy the entire area with your saucer.
Audie Murphy is a pussy. Now John Wayne, that's a man's man. I knew I should have joined the Texas Air National Guard. Now that'd be some easy duty.
Anybody ever tell you you look like a... Hey, you think you can go... Now if they send me into Cuba, bam, no more problem. That's all I'm saying. Going out of business. Get me?
Throw down.
Help! We're being invaded by
Hey,
Peter
Space
Lorry!
Rat. You're
Take
terminated.
these!
Roy,
Let's beg me to spare parties.
What have you found?
they got mutants, all right. Roy, come. End of the line. Everybody off.
You're going down, little man.
Humans using Furon powers.
They're training these mutant humans for use in the battle against us! Destroy everything at their lab!
Don't run into those waves of energy. Find a way over them.
Show yourself. Whatever.
Uncertainty principle? Give me a break. Grow some balls, Heisenberg.
What's going on? Together.
Good work, Crypto! Destroy the lab and kill those mutants!
Permission to self-extinguish, sir. Sir.
Nice shooting, Crypto!
Gott im Himmel, ist gut. I could call them quarks. Nah, it's not commercial enough. Liptons? Nope. Messons? No, that sounds like a stupid alien race in some sort of child's game.
Destroy these primitive Tesla coils. They'll zap you with energy when you're near. Tesla? Catchy name, though.
Show me what you got.
Yes.
Entire Korean villages.
Hey, where'd the humans get all these radioactive cows?
You're dead, little man. Let's do this.
Last call, Space Rat.
Halt.
You don't have to go home.
Midget!
And stay here.
Throw down.
Good work, Crypto! device remains. Hurry and destroy it.
15 rounds with me? You're going down. Drop your weapon. You want a piece of this, cupcake? Beg me to spare your life.
Excellent work, Crypto. Now get to your shipping. Let's get busy.
Oh, what's going on?
It's time to give these inquisitive humans a little negative reinforcement. They're entirely too clever for their own good. Did you want a saucer upgrade? Or something a little more personal? It's time to cripple their military forces. I want you to infiltrate the main base and find out what the warlords are planning.
Don't worry, Pox. I wiped out all the smart monkeys in the last attack. All they got left are a couple of hairy-knuckled alpha males who don't know thing one about intergalactic warfare. I mean, come on. Any planet without orbital ion cannons is just asking for it.
Human warfare is astonishingly primitive, which is exactly what worries me. They're just advanced enough to blow themselves up at any moment, and if they do, our chance of reclaiming our genetic future goes up in a mushroom cloud.
That would suck. Okay, I'll go scout the base and scan a few monkey brains.
Try not to let them detect you this time. We don't need any more complications. And you know how jumpy these creatures can be.
Hey, it's me!
Good point. Try not to kill all of them.
What's gotten into Bob? Last night makes twice in 1 month. What does he think I am, a machine?
The new X-13 fighter jet packs a real punch, fires missiles, has a laser on board. It even mixes cocktails at 5 o'clock sharp.
This new human weapon could be a threat to us. Scan more humans.
My pappy fought in the big one.
Sergeant Smith's getting reamed behind the wall. Again. Guess he shouldn't have hula hooped with another man's wife. Martin was under the water tower talking about preeps, proos, and neckles. What a nerd.
If I were a pigeon, I could see what those snazzy suits discuss with the general, and no one on the rooftop would be the wiser.
Major Ford always randomly selects the shady South Gate. Jeez, have a heart. It's the freaking desert.
Chain smoking and coffee will steady Higgs's nerves before the big showdown with Armquist in the main building.
Sounds like your old nemesis Armquist is coming to town. This could be an opportunity for us to remove him from the picture once and for all.
Lieutenant Lean was ordering Sergeant Smith around. I'll bet Lean still hasn't found out what Smith's been doing with his wife.
I love my country. I love my flag.
That dinner party. I have an office in the main building right next to Higgs's. If only Dottie hadn't burned Armquist's roast.
The head warlord will emerge from the main building soon. I've gathered you should get a close look from a high vantage point.
An army of one. I'm so lonely. If I don't get to shoot somebody soon, I'm gonna go out of my mind.
isn't ready yet. The X-13 was working just fine in the trials last week.
There have been a few, hiccups.
Hiccups? Armquist is headed here right now to see this thing fly. Are you telling me it can't?
We've had some setbacks.
I'll give you a setback. I'm gonna bring your whole goddamn agency up on charges. This is gross incompetence.
Save it. Why don't you show your guests the nuke instead?
I didn't pay $40 million to see another goddamn nuclear test. I paid to see the best goddamn fighter plane ever built. Ah, screw it. I'm going down to Sector 13 myself and find out what the hell's going on.
General.
You don't need to go to Sector 13. The test flight will go ahead as planned.
What? A second ago you said the X-13 wouldn't fly.
I said it wasn't ready, but it will be.
Your demonstration will go on as scheduled.
Trust us. We're the government.
Crypto, it's high time we met the base's head warmonger. Go and probe the mind of the human called General Higgs.
This ain't like WW2.
Without these eggheads, we could never finish the X-13 prototype. Gotta keep away from all these hazards just a little while longer.
Without these scientists, the prototype won't function. I've marked the locations on your radar. We must eliminate them discreetly. Do try to avoid attracting attention.
Subtlety ain't exactly my forte, Pox.
Don't ask, don't tell. Works for me. I don't know. I just don't feel like I'm being all I can be. Wonder if anybody'd notice if I went AWOL. Man, do I hate marching. These boots suck. Audie Murphy is a pussy. Now John Wayne, that's a man's man. All of this, khaki that. What the hell's wrong with fuchsia? Wish I'd brought my slicker. Of course, I could use a shower. Damn, that drill sarge booted me out of easy company. Now I pulled this lame duck assignment.
This evening, I see the new cartoons. The more anvils, the better.
An anvil? Oh, there's no accounting for taste. See if you can find something sufficiently weighty in its place.
Let's get it on!
This evening, I see the new cartoons. The more anvils, the better.
What's going on? Why won't those commies invade already? I want to shoot me some Reds. Armquist is my hero.
Draw in the enemy, make some noise, and when they get close, destroy them all!
I don't know. I just don't feel like I'm being all I can be. If I don't get to shoot somebody soon, I'm gonna go out of my mind. It's killer time! Let's make me one of these. Out of the way! Throw down. Let's get it on! You think you can go 15 rounds?
The path to the prototype should be clear, but avoid any men in very dark suits.
Throw down! Freeze it! Drop your weapon! You want a piece of these? You're going down, little man! You want a piece of this cupcake? Throw down, baby. You're dead, little man!
Next on the agenda, stall the human warmongers. A little sabotage should do the trick. First, find the new X-13 these tin soldiers are building.
More sneaking? Come on, Pox.
It's killer time! Show me what you got. I destroyed an entire
I said sabotage! Go! And destroy every human in that hangar! And destroy their equipment and their records! And keep the X-13 in one piece. Just make sure it won't fly anywhere!
That's what I'm talking about.
The X-13 prototype. My baby is nearly complete. So close to her first test drive. The reactants in the lab are nothing compared to what this baby can do. Bravo!
How did you escape from the labs?
You're going down,
3 years I dream of flying and then falling. Ugh, I must be getting older.
spare your life.
If those commies drop the bomb, I'll never go into a bunker. Those closed spaces are making me nervous still. I live here on the base since 5 years, but that shooting range still gives me the creeps.
Freeze! It's like he's a...
make it good.
We've had a breach.
Small word for a big problem.
Somebody got past the guards, snuck into Hangar 12 and wrecked the place.
Our little gray visitor?
Looks that way.
Which means you didn't catch it.
We came pretty close.
Close doesn't count, Agent. The second it sets foot on base, I want it captured. And don't tell Armquist. We don't need any more help from the military. Call me when you've got it.
Whatever you say.
Step right up. Weapons, abilities, saucers, upgrades are us.
General Armquist, good of you to come. Thought you might be too busy running damage control out in California.
Never too busy to watch the Air Force fall flat on its face, Jack.
Corporal Patterson, let's show our guests what this bottle rocket can do. Vertical takeoff and landing! How do you like them apples?
That's it? That's your ultimate weapon?
Patterson! Get over there and tell McGillicuddy to get that bird in the air right this second, or he's gonna be testing go-karts for the next 20 years!
$40 million for that?
Armquist is inspecting their primitive aeronautical contraptions, which they cleverly sabotaged. We'll crush their pitiful air defense forces and destroy Armquist once and for all.
Let me just load up the old disintegrator ray and I'll be off.
No! Listen, Crypto. At this very moment, they are preparing a nuclear device for testing in a nearby weapons range.
A nuclear device? Don't sweat it. That monkey's as good as dead.
For today's testing, approximately 20% as much core material as will be used during an actual deployment.
Man, do I hate marching. These boots suck.
Want to check and make sure the
Hypnotize one of the humans and command him to drive the vehicle to the airfield.
I fervently hope we never need to use this fearsome instrument of death. On the other hand... Wait a minute. What if E equaled MC cubed?
Mein Gott! Why won't those commies invade already? I want to shoot me some Reds.
Those lactating bovoids are blocking the road up ahead.
I just don't feel like I'm being all I can be.
The nuclear device is no more! devices on the road ahead. The nuclear device is almost destroyed! The nuclear device is no more! The humans that put explosive devices on the road ahead. The nuclear device is almost destroyed! The nuclear device is no more! The humans that put explosive devices on the road ahead. The nuclear device is almost destroyed! The nuclear device is no more!
Extinguish, sir!
The humans that put explosive devices on the road ahead. The nuclear device is almost destroyed!
The private request to inform you that he is on fire, sir! They didn't...
The nuclear device is no more!
He is on fire, sir! For crying out. Beg me to spare your life.
The humans that put explosive devices on the road ahead. The nuclear device is almost destroyed!
I can take it. Permission to self-extinguish, sir! They didn't cover
The nuclear device is no more! The humans have put explosive devices on the road ahead. The nuclear device is destroyed! The nuclear device is no more! The humans have put explosive devices on the road ahead. The nuclear device is no more!
Show me what you got.
The humans have put explosive devices on the road ahead. The nuclear device is almost destroyed! The nuclear device is no more! The humans have put explosive devices on the road ahead. The nuclear device is almost destroyed! The nuclear device is no more!
Let me just load up the old disintegrator ray and I'll be off.
No! Listen, Crypto. At this very moment, they are preparing a nuclear device for testing at a nearby weapons range.
A nuclear device? Don't sweat it. That monkey's as good as dead.
Audie Murphy is a pussy. Now, John Wayne, that's a man's man. All of this, khaki that. What the hell's wrong with fuchsia?
You might want to check and make sure the primary chamber fuse mechanism is...
Hypnotize one of the humans and command him to drive the vehicle to the airfield.
My mind says Clift, but my body says Brando. Monty just ain't no rebel without...
Man, do I hate marching. These boots suck.
Those lactating bovoids are blocking the road up ahead. The nuclear device is no more!
Sir, drop the... Stop!
I want my grip. If I wanted to fly, it's like baseball. I don't know, but sir, this. Well, I mean, go. I order.
Piece of this cupcake? Humans that put explosive devices on the road ahead.
Visit! Alien attack!
The nuclear device is almost destroyed!
Permission to sell. knew I should have joined the Texas Air National Guard. Now that'd be some easy duty. The brass always bust my chops. Jackasses. Watch, please. Drop your weapon. Freeze! I destroyed entire Korean. You're going down. Don't get
Green
Please spare your life. You're going down, still, man. Drop your weapon, cowboy. Beg me to spare your life. Stop! Freeze! Stop!
The nuclear device is no more!
Let's get it. Drop your weapon. What's going on? Nothing to report. Back to my duty. You want a piece of this? Freeze! You think I'm scared? Stop! Midget! You think let's do this? Drop your weapon! Freeze! Drop your weapon! I can take you. You think you can go fit? Stop!
The nuclear device is almost destroyed!
On your knees! They didn't come around on combustion in basic! You think you can go 15 miles with me? You want a piece of this? Stop! I destroyed entire... Midget! No! Alien! Here's Johnny! Freeze! I destroyed you. Show me what you got. Freeze! Midget! Drop your weapon! Let's do it! Freeze!
They come from outer space!
What's going on? You're freeze! Get off! Drop your... You wanna... You're dead, little man! Freeze! You little prick! Throw down! Thanks. You're going down, free! Man. Drop your weapon! Show me what you got. Let's do this. Let's get it on!
The nuclear device is almost destroyed!
You do realize nothing will be destroyed if the nuclear device isn't activated, Crypto.
I can take it. What do I have to do to get a little water around here?
Those humans want to disarm the bomb! Stop them!
simplifies the problem.
The humans are disarming the bomb!
Hitting those marks! Keep calm and defend!
The humans are disarming the bomb! The humans are disarming the bomb! Crypto. Now, run like the solar wind and get yourself out of the blast radius!
30 seconds left!
Quest, you want to explain to me why our troops are abandoning Area 42?
They're not leaving, they're regrouping. Everything's under control.
Really? So the airfield hasn't been destroyed by one of our own nukes?
It's that commie spy from Santa Modesta. He got in somehow, messed with one of our experiments. Don't worry, I'll catch him.
That's what you said in Santa Modesta. Frankly, General, I'm beginning to question your resolve.
Oh, I'm resolved, all right. That explosion was meant to take me out.
You're saying this communist spy has a personal vendetta against you?
Maybe you don't get the mindset we're up against.
No, General. I'm taking you very seriously. The President should hear this. Get back to Capital City.
I don't take orders from you.
In this matter, I speak for the President. You know that.
Oh, majestic.
So what would you like to upgrade, you little ball of unbridled aggression?